Okay, let's talk about a building that has been at the very heart of empires, the center of religious divides, and a massive symbol of cultural identity for more than 1,500 years. This is the story of the Hagia Sophia. Just try to imagine it, a single structure that has seen empires rise and fall, that has heard the prayers of multiple faiths, a building that has been a church, a mosque, a museum, and yep, now a mosque again. It's so much more than a magnificent building. It's a living testament to the changing tides of history. And that brings us to something that happened very recently. In July of 2020, a decision was made that sent shockwaves around the globe. The Hagia Sophia was to become a functioning mosque once more, which, as you can imagine, ignited a huge debate and reminded everyone that the past is never really in the past. So that's the big question, isn't it? Why does one building hold so much power over so many people? To really understand that, we need to journey back in time and uncover the incredible secrets hidden within its walls. Our story begins in a time of real turmoil and destruction. You see, the Hagia Sophia we know today isn't the first one. It's actually the third to stand on this sacred ground, a true phoenix rising from the ashes of rebellion and fire. Yeah, the first two versions were tragically short-lived. The first one, known as the Great Church, was destroyed by fire during a riot. They rebuilt it, only for that second one to be burned to the ground during something called the Nika Revolt, a brutal uprising that left the city in ruins. But out of those smoldering embers, a new vision emerged. Emperor Justinian I, a ruler with immense ambition, was determined to create a masterpiece. He wanted to build something that wouldn't just restore the glory of his empire, but would surpass anything the world had ever seen. And this was no ordinary construction project. Justinian basically assembled a dream team, including two of the most brilliant minds of the era as his architects. They employed more than 10,000 workers and brought in columns and marble from all over the Mediterranean. And get this, they completed the whole thing in just under 6 years, an absolutely astonishing feat. Solomon, I have surpassed thee. Those are the triumphant words Emperor Justinian reportedly said when he saw his masterpiece was complete. And you know, he wasn't just boasting. The Hagia Sophia wasn't just another church. It was a statement of power, and for nearly 1,000 years, it remained the largest building in the entire world. The secret to its breathtaking beauty really lies in its revolutionary design. I mean, the thing that just changed the history of architecture was its dome. The architects figured out a way to make this massive dome look like it's magically floating above the main space, bathing the whole interior in this incredible heavenly light. But the Hagia Sophia is so much more than just an architectural marvel. It's a building that's been shaped by conquerors and the faithful, a silent witness to the clash of empires and the evolution of belief. For more than 900 years, this was the heart of the Byzantine Empire and the mother church of Eastern Orthodox Christianity. Emperors were crowned here, patriarchs were enthroned here, and in 1054, the Great Schism that tore the Christian world apart, the official act of excommunication was delivered right inside these walls. But maybe the most painful chapter was still to come. In 1204, the Fourth Crusade, which was supposed to be a holy war to liberate Jerusalem, it turned into a brutal sack of Constantinople instead. The Hagia Sophia was desecrated, its treasures were looted, and its sacred relics were stolen. It left a wound that, for many, has never fully healed. Before all that, for centuries, the Hagia Sophia was just a vision of heavenly splendor. Its walls shimmered with golden mosaics of saints and angels, its floors were paved with precious marble, and that incredible dome seemed to touch the heavens. It was a true testament to the power and piety of the Byzantine Empire. But that golden age of the Byzantine Empire wasn't destined to last forever. In 1453, the mighty walls of Constantinople were finally breached, and the city fell to the Ottoman Turks, led by the ambitious Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror. The fall of Constantinople marked a huge new chapter in the Hagia Sophia's history. The cross was replaced by the crescent, the Christian mosaics were eventually covered up with plaster, and towering minarets were added outside. Soon, the sound of the call to prayer echoed through its halls. So, for nearly 500 years, the Hagia Sophia served as the imperial mosque of the Ottoman Empire. But the 20th century would bring yet another dramatic transformation. In 1935, as part of his sweeping reforms to modernize the country, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the founder of the Turkish Republic, made a really bold decision. The Hagia Sophia would no longer be a mosque. It would become a museum, a gift to the world, and a powerful symbol of a new secular Turkey. And for 85 years, that's exactly what it was, a place of peace and reconciliation, a space where Christian and Islamic art could coexist in harmony. It was a testament to the power of dialogue and a beacon of hope for a more tolerant world. But the story of the Hagia Sophia is a story of constant change. And in 2020, another chapter was written, one that would once again put this ancient building at the center of a global debate. In a move that really stunned the world, a Turkish court annulled Ataturk's decree. This paved the way for the Hagia Sophia to be converted back into a mosque. The 85-year experiment in secularism was over. The decision sparked an immediate global firestorm. You had Christian leaders and Western governments condemning the move, while many in the Muslim world celebrated it as a victory. The Hagia Sophia had, once again, become a battleground for competing ideologies. And that's why this story resonates so deeply. The story of the Hagia Sophia is, in many ways, the story of our world. It's a story of faith, of power, of conflict, and of the enduring quest for meaning. It's a story that's still unfolding and one that we all have a stake in. So, as the Hagia Sophia begins this new chapter, its future remains uncertain. Will it be a symbol of division or a bridge between cultures? A monument to the past or a beacon for the future? Only time will tell. But one thing is absolutely certain: the world will be watching.